why I really like Roland and him being like an additional companion, I think because of the bantering, he won't stay around for too long.
Of course.
Indeed.
Let's take him for a little longer. I mean, we also get like lots of bantering between Alistair and Morrigan, right? That's also fun. Okay, we have many options where to go next. We have Soldier's Peak, which is a DLC thing. We have Ben Lawrence Lands, another DLC thing, and the Soldier's Pass. We can also go to Frostback Mountains for the dwarves. We can go to Redcliffe. We are in Lothering. We could also go back to Flammer's Hut. Denrim, of course. And the Brazilian outskirts. And I think Lake Callanhead dogs are going to go to the Circle Tower, so the mages. Where do we want to go first? You know, we're not playing a mage, we are not playing an elf. We're going to go to the elves. I need some elf content. And it's pretty close by. Off we go. Yeah. Huh.
Now let's see, which one?
Okay, quite a lot. Flimsy Lackhole Trap. Can we please try to disarm that one? Okay, Roland and Alistair, you kill this guy. Okay, it seems to take forever to disarm a trap during battle. Excuse me? How long does it take? One of the enemies is already dead. Yeah, well, disarm failed. I guess I just suck at that. Maybe that's the reason. Okay.
Tell me what to do. Get on
Here.
there.
Okay, Alistair, you need to take a poultice. Go. Lightning.
Don't look now.
Okay, now you attack the right one. Ah, come here, stop attacking me. Come on, Roland, you have to survive. Right. Well, I just wanted to say, see, the trap doesn't even do anything. And then it triggered.
Huh.
Well. Yay, elf root. And hey, XP and poultices. Not walk into the next trap. And the big question is... I just want to say, the big question is where to leave the map. Maybe you should look at the minimap, Ethan. I don't know. Some games do work like that. Rarely, but sometimes.
Stop right there, outsider. The Daelish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
I know, that's why I'm here, and how do I say that without threatening you? You know, actually, I've been looking for the Daelish. That sounds so threatening. I've been looking for the Daelish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Daelish possibly have with a group like yours?
We could try to talk to their leader. I'm not really sure if that has, like, higher chance of success. I will tell that to your leader and no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Yay! Doesn't sound dangerous at all.
I see we have guests.
Angry barking. Continue.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us?
I really
We
like
have our own issues we
Alistair's
have to
armor
deal
right
with,
now.
as you can see.
And it's also kind of funny that Morrigan almost wears nothing. And so what issues are those?
Answer my question first.
Yeah, I thought so.
If I agree with you, I will indulge your curiosity at length.
I come representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masirans,
I almost did.
you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zevran, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
Call me Alan.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
But why?
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Ugh.
The
They
clan
don't
came
look
to the
well.
Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Ooh.
They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Yikes. I wonder what kind of werewolves exist in Thedas. Because, I mean, we never encounter werewolves in the later games, right? Like, are they sentient? Are they always evil? Are they just possessed? Or... And also, can you hear them or something? They are actual werewolves in the forest.
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Flemeth tells tales of such a time. Packs of possessed wolves akin to abominations roaming the land. It was a terrible age, now long past.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forests are proof of this.
Is there no way to help your man?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
So is it like if you kill the first werewolf, then everyone is healed? Or... You know, I'm actually quite good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Okay, kill with a
I
fang.
sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You know, you said you could perhaps destroy the curse.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Better than nothing, right? Alright, I found this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
So, probably also encountering either spirits and possession or even demons. I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Leliana or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Okay. So if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected. If that's true, we really don't want to fight them, I think.
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
Great. How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
Which surprises me, because all the elven victims look very bloody, so I thought it was also like cause wounds or something like that. Because if it takes like days, why didn't they clean them up? Anyway, there are theories that werewolves in Dragon Age are the results of a specific type of hunger demon possession or possibly rage. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if... I would see rage more from the little I know about werewolves so far, gotta say. Cause at least from what they told us, it sounds more like they just want to spread, they want to curse others. And that feels very, I don't know, it feels kind of personal, so I would like associate it more with rage than hunger. Because I mean, they're not eating the victims, they are just infecting them and then leaving them, right? How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
So did all the werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
I mean, the question is also, what is Witherfang? Is that someone possessed or cursed? I want to ask about something else.
Go on, then. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Alright. Naya, I think you can probably also tell us some things, right?
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Sad noises. But you know, Satharian said I could have what's inside here.
Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
Asset. Well, we tried.
Underanitation, Grey Warden. My name is Leliana. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
No, probably didn't get to see much of the outside world, right? Of course, she is Daelish. You know, you just asked me a question right there.
What an odd thing to say. I mean about the outside world, of course.
Sure, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls, all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
I'm not sure, especially with framing it as packed together if she has the right picture in mind. But hey. You know, why don't you go and see a city for yourself?
No, I could never leave the clan. My duties here are important to my people, and to me. No doubt I would not even find my way. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
I mean, they are kind of used to it, just as the humans are. I mean, not only the humans, right? I mean, dwarves also are surrounded by rock.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Daelish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
Oof. Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't be going near a city as a Daelish elf personally. Unfortunately, that sounds smart. Damn racist humans. Damn chantry. You know, I mean, how can you not? I mean, not all of them, definitely, and I mean, especially looking at the lives city elves have. But I would hope some of us do would be the correct answer. Because, I mean, so much harm done against elves. Some of us do. Not all humans are the same.
I see. That is difficult for our people to accept. Even if only some were in favor of what was done to us, the rest did nothing to stop it. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Humans are like dragons? I guess that pictures us as quite violent. I wonder how different this whole interaction would have been playing both another elf and also like a dwarf. You know, tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you.
You the
If
first?
I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans.
Oh.
I came to the Daelish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
Interesting. I guess that's why she doesn't know what a city is, or not what a city is, but like how a city feels like. So, how did you come to the Daelish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both.
Oh,
I was the only
yikes.
survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
Oof. I'm sorry, it must have been horrible.
It was. The long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective.
Sounds like
I can only
therapy.
imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
Yeah, I guess with that backstory you really don't want to learn more about humans, right? Understandably. Gosh. I also don't like the pause before I was their servant. The dwarves also always get off light in most fantasy universes. It's always someone else who destroys them. True, I guess. Though I mean, in Dragon Age they also seem to be like pretty isolationist, right? With the whole don't look at the sky policy. You said that the Daelish rescued you from the bandits, right?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zevran came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Yeah, but what I mean is humans don't have as much prejudices against them, or we don't have wars with them as much. True. But I guess, I mean, for Dragon Age, also what helps is that the dwarves have lyrium. Like, especially the chantry really needs that. So they can't go too much against the dwarves, right? So instead the chantry hates on elves and Qunari, and yay. Why are the Daelish so hostile? I guess I don't like the wording, because I would say they're more like careful, and that's understandable.
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What is this Arlathan you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the
Time
humans,
ago.
and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Yeah, though we also know, especially from the later games, that this thing is complicated. Way more complicated. Go to Dragon Age Inquisition for more info, I guess. Well, the Qunari aren't exactly innocent here. Absolutely fair. Absolutely right. So does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
Yikes. But the elves were eventually freed, right? I mean, before I comment on that, let's hear her answer.
Yes, after a millennium of slavery, Andraste herself freed our people. She who was your maker's chosen.
Which makes it even more paradox and hypocritical that the chantry still are so mean to elves. And I mean, the other thing is, there's still so many elven slaves or servants, which, depending on the circumstances, are like slaves. So, elves were immortal back then.
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
Yeah, there's way more you can find out about this later. Didn't Arlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
I can see why you resent humans then.
Shemlin, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Arlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
So is there no way to get on your clan's, like, good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Your homeland was called the Dales, I thought, not Arlathan.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too. And you wonder why we are hostile.
Yeah, luck really doesn't seem to be on their side, right? I want to ask something else.
Certainly.
So, what does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
All the elven lore. So, what can you tell me about Zevran?
Nothing that you could not ask Zevran himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Daelish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Poor guy. Did he say he needs to see her right away? I don't think so. Zevran says he needs to see you right away.
He did? Why would he send you to tell me such a thing?
Good point. I told him I was coming to see you anyway. Why are we doing this?
How very odd. I shall go speak with him at once, then. Excuse me.
Curiosity led me to this.
You called for me, Keeper?
No,
I think now we can get the book.
I need you to be prepared.
Doo-doo.
I was told you called.
Then you were mistaken.
I guess that doesn't help us with, like, winning the sympathies of this clan. Hey.
At least they have chosen freedom over subjugation. Better hardship and danger than slavery.
Absolutely. Okay, I guess we can also get quite a few quests. I wonder if this is a travel point deep into the forest, or like back to the world map.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferethorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferethorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then,
So they should.
please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Interesting, so they can, like, get wood to assume different forms? That's kind of cool. Also with heat. What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Daelish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
So, I guess you want some ironbark from me. So, what if I found some ironbark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree for Mage. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Nice. What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate.
Blade
provided
made
there's
from
enough
wood.
that is.
Curious. Very well. I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
Sure. I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Neat. Can you even use money for something? I don't know. Okay, let's buy all the poultices, because I think we can always use those. The thing is, they also always take quite some capacity. Brings me back to my college days, my lecturer going nuts. Gosh, especially in practical courses at university, we also had some people who were like, some of them were like really nice and really helpful and really enjoyed teaching, but there were also some people who were just like absolutely hating what they did and like shouting all the time, and you were like, I just want to get out of here. Danish gloves. Ooh, actually nice with the dexterity. I will buy them for me. And Daelish leather armor. Can we also buy another Daelish thing? Is it like Daelish boots? I think it might be a set. Okay, lots of herbs and stuff. Scott's bow, elf rope. Elf rope? Alright. Rare ironbark. New quest. So, Daelish gloves, Daelish boots, Daelish armor. Item set bonus. It's also nice that you just get like something that you get an item set bonus, but it doesn't tell you what you get. It's actually quite some fatigue. More than I expected. 1, 3.1. Why is it 11? Does that make sense? 7.5. I don't get where the fatigue comes from. Damage main hand, damage offhand. Of course, I mean, our helmet is giving us like 2.5. So we just get like 5% base fatigue? I'm confused by that, to be honest. Choop, choop, choop. Is it a skill we effective? Set bonus, it still doesn't tell us what it does. Do a striking. I don't get that. It seems weird. Any ideas, Alistair? Anyway. Fatigue is normal, don't worry. It only affects you badly if you wear armor you're not proficient in. Did I put on something I'm not proficient in? Requires 12 strength. We have that. 12 strength, 10 strength. I'm just confused because it's higher than what we're equipping. We have like 5% base fatigue. That surprises me. Anyway, let's steal some things. We also got... Did I just get another pair of Daelish gloves? Oh, of course I did. How they're less nice. And I think we also got another gift, but I didn't look at that. Or did we? Silver brooch. A large gemstone in intricate silver setting. I'm just going to give Roland some things because he seems to be at pretty low approval in general.
Oh, it's lovely.
Even though I guess Morrigan would have liked it even more.
You aren't gonna hurt us, are you? We wouldn't let you do that.
Okay.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Eldest of the Sun. What is that? The elven god of vengeance, the Old Father. So it's like a statue? The helmet maybe. But I also unequipped the helmet. The helmet is just like 2.5. See? 2.5? With that 3.6, 5.7, and 6.2. It's just like 5% on top. I don't... Is it maybe having 2 weapons? It is having 2 weapons. And now that I unequipped the weapon, the second one... No, I think it was a bug. Because unequipping the offhand weapon just reduced it. And didn't increase it up again. I think it was a bug.